Hi, the SI Meteorologist. Paul Dorian here on Friday, May 10th. Well, it'll be a taste of summer today here in the Mid-Atlantic region with 80 degrees reached in most locations, perhaps a low to mid-80s across D.C., closer to 80 around Philadelphia and New York City, with plenty of sunshine throughout much of the day. Showers and thunderstorms will gradually be approaching from the west, likely to reach the D.C. region late this afternoon, and then Philadelphia and New York City early this evening. Continue throughout much of the day on Saturday and into Saturday night. At least a threat will continue. Much of the time will actually be rain-free from tonight through tomorrow night. However, it can rain at just about any time, and any of the rain that does fall can be heavy at times. So an unsettled weather pattern until a strong cold front sweeps through the Mid-Atlantic region by early on Sunday. Clearing will set in on Sunday, and it'll turn cooler and be quite chilly for Monday morning and Tuesday morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, I thought we'd start off with a 24-hour temperature change map from the Penn State EWOL site, just to show that here in the Mid-Atlantic region we are certainly warmer this morning as compared to yesterday morning at this time. 24-hour change is anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees warmer this morning in the Mid-Atlantic region, setting the stage for a very summer-like day with copious amounts of sunshine, helping to boost afternoon temperatures to at or above 80 degrees in the I-95 corridor from D.C. to New York City. Meanwhile, in the upper part of the Midwest, a lot cooler this morning. There is a cold front. We'll see the surface map in a moment. A lot of this loses its punch as it comes to the east. It really tends to move more to the northeast. The real cold front that we're watching now is setting up right now over here in southwestern part of Canada, and that plunges to the south and east over the next 48 hours, reaching the east coast by Sunday morning. And here's the current surface map. There is a cold front system cutting through the middle part of the country all the way down into Texas. As we just saw, quite a bit colder this morning compared to yesterday morning, the upper part of the Midwest. But this is the main cold front of interest here to folks in the eastern part of the country, because this actually will plunge to the south and east over the next 48 hours and pretty much catch up with this front by the time late Saturday night and early Sunday rolls around. And all of that, this front as well as this front, will help to produce showers and thunderstorms along the east coast anytime from tonight through tomorrow night. It should sweep off the coast by early Sunday, and again, clearing skies will set in on Sunday. It will be noticeably cooler and really get chilly Sunday night, early Monday morning, and again Monday night into early Tuesday morning in the northeast and the mid-Atlantic regions of the country. Well, the latest colorized infrared satellite imagery loop from the Penn State EWOL site really shows where all the activity is, and it's up and down this corridor right here from the Great Lakes all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Some heavy showers and thunderstorms in the deep south, and there can be some severe weather associated with this batch of precipitation over the next several hours. Later on today and tonight into Saturday, there can be some severe weather in the Mid-Atlantic region, especially south of the Mason-Dixon line, and we'll monitor that here at the SIweather.com. Notice not much activity going on in terms of the infrared satellite loop along the east coast, and again, looks like plenty of sunshine up and down the I-95 corridor for the next several hours will help boost afternoon temperatures to at or above 80 degrees. One last area of interest, way up here in the northwest across upper Montana, we can see some lower clouds moving, and this is associated with that strong cold front that sweeps across the country over the next 48 hours. Well, here's a current look at the nationwide radar map. And again, this corridor right here from the Great Lakes all the way down to the deep south is where the bulk of the precipitation across the country lies this morning. And this area right here in the deep south has some heavy showers and thunderstorms, perhaps some severe weather associated with it. This whole area of precipitation will be the area of interest to watch for the Mid-Atlantic region over the next 12 to 24 hours as it slowly pulls to the north and east. Now, there is an area right here in the western part of Pennsylvania, extending right in this region right here, and we'll have to watch that to see if any of that survives the cross over the mountains during the middle part of the day and perhaps reaches D.C. by later this afternoon. But more than likely, the showers and thunderstorms will hold off in the I-95 corridor to early this evening, and then that threat again continues all night long, all day tomorrow, although much of the time will be rain-free from tonight into tomorrow night. Well, let's take a look at the upper level map. We've been looking at the 500 millibar chart over the last few mornings just to see the upper low activity that has really dominated the weather picture across the country. That upper level low that has been in the east is now pulling to the north and east, allowing for mostly clear skies this morning in the mid-Atlantic region. The main area of interest right now, there's that cold frontal system with an upper level trough over the Great Lakes region. But right here is a very impressive short wave in the upper part of the atmosphere associated with that strong cold front that will sweep in this direction over the next 48 hours, reaching the East Coast by Sunday morning. That's the upper level support for the very chilly air mass that will move across the Great Lakes and upper part of the Midwest later on Sunday and into the east, especially by Sunday night and Monday morning. Well, let's walk through some surface maps as forecasted by last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. We'll look at 12-hour increments from tonight into Sunday morning. So this is the forecast map for this evening. Not much precipitation put out here by the GFS model east of the Appalachian Mountains into the early evening hours. Again, I think for the most part the showers and thunderstorms will hold off into early this evening and later. The heavier stuff is still kind of confined out here over the Ohio Valley. And here is that strong cold frontal system by this evening starting to drive to the south and east. And there's another front right here, but this ultimately catches up with this front by the time they reach the East Coast late Saturday night, early Sunday. Here's the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. One frontal system lies right here cutting across Pennsylvania. The second more important front in terms of cool air is now driving across the upper part of the Midwest into the Ohio Valley, and again that'll kind of catch up by the time Sunday morning rolls around. Showers and thunderstorms threaten the mid-Atlantic region tonight, right through the day tomorrow into tomorrow night. Again, much of the time will be rain-free, but it could rain at any time, and any of the rain that does fall can be briefly heavy. By Saturday evening, a strong front right here in the eastern part of the country and a very chilly air mass moving into the Great Lakes region right here, anchored by this cold high in the southern part of Canada. This will no doubt be a very chilly air mass for this time of the year, well below normal. First in the Midwest on Sunday and then into the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, especially Sunday night, Monday morning, very chilly, perhaps the 30s in many Mid-Atlantic suburban areas in the northern and western suburbs of D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York. 30s are possible early Monday morning, and again early Tuesday morning. Frost will not be unusual in many of the upstate regions across Pennsylvania and perhaps some of the far northern and western suburbs of the big cities. Let's now jump ahead to Sunday morning, and here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. Finally, that cold front sweeps off the East Coast. Colder air moves into the Mid-Atlantic region. It'll be a kind of a day where there'll be more clouds in the morning, probably increasing amounts of sunshine on Sunday. Breezy, much cooler than Saturday, or especially compared to today. And then by Sunday night, it'll be downright chilly in the Mid-Atlantic region. Again, 30s are possible in some of the suburbs by Monday morning. It'll be basically a 2-day shot, perhaps 3 days of chilly weather in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame, but by the middle of next week, we'll get milder again here in the Mid-Atlantic region. So that's it for now. Stay tuned to the SIweather.com for any potential updates later on today. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.